ọmọ tó mọ̀ ìyá rẹ̀ lójú o, ó ṣì ní ó tọmọ rẹ̀ pa. Ọmọ tó mọ̀ bàbá rẹ̀ lójú o, ó ṣì ní ó tọmọ rẹ̀ pa. Bàbá tó jìyà pọ̀ lórí rẹ̀, ìyá tó jìyà pọ̀ lórí rẹ̀, ọmọ tó mọ̀ bàbá rẹ̀ lójú o, ó ṣì ní ó tọmọ rẹ̀ pa. I greet you all watching me today. My name is ASAKE, the content creator. But I'm not a usual face on screen advising people. But today I'm out to see to the trending topic about ASAKE. I was listening to a lot of things concerning what actually happened concerning him and the father, and so many antecedents on what happened between the mother and the father, which now transmits to the action of his son ASAKE. One thing I want you to know is that in this world there is what we call karma. The world is designed in such a way that it is what you give, that's what you get. If you are good, there is no way goodness will not come back to you, and if you are bad, there is no way badness will not come back to you. So we are not in position to pass judgment on what anybody does. I think it's advisable for God to judge everybody uprightly. But one thing I want you to know is that there is no copulation between your father and your mother. You can't come to existence, regardless of what happened before you were born. You only heard that as history or as a story. But for the fact that you knew your father, he took care of you while you were young, before he became sick, and I think he developed stroke. Then your mother, who used to live with the father before, who used to love your father before you were born, now deemed it fit to leave the relationship and go away with you, now feeding you with informations, negative information or negating information about your father, that he is irresponsible, that he could not take care of you, he could not take care of the family or whatsoever. Let me tell you something. The judgment concerning what happened between your mom and your dad is in the hands of God. It's not in your hand. You are not supposed to be the one to judge whatever had happened between them. And you cannot, because of the fact that your mommy told you or some people told you that your father was irresponsible, that you should now, because of that, abandon your father. No matter the prayer your mother do for you, I think I should say it in Yoruba so that it will be more explicit. There is no amount of prayer that your mom can pray for you. If your father's stamp is not on it, it will not last. You were born with a star that will shine quite alright, regardless of if your father is in the picture or not. But for the star to last long, you need to take blessings from your father. I'm not a pastor, but if you go into the Bible, Esau and Jacob, the mother sees the need for them to receive blessings from their father when their father is about to leave, so that the blessing can stick to them from generation to generation. And one of the mother realized that there is need for a particular child whom she loves so much to receive that blessing, and he used different ways, kone way, to ensure that the person that's supposed to take the blessing did not take it. If the blessing is not very important, will the mom try to, maneuver the way of that blessing to another of his child? So, no matter whatever you have become, even if you have become a billionaire in dollars, in pound sterlings, I've heard of the mighty that falls. I've heard of musicians that have money in the 80s, and in the 90s they are nothing, they are beggars. I've heard of musicians that have money in the 90s, and the year 2000 and beyond, they are nothing, they are begging for them. They are begging for them for hospital bills. If you don't want your own to end like that, I'm a musician like you. Go and ask about me. I have 6 albums to my credit. If I tell you the story of my own father, you will open your mouth. So there is nothing anybody have done to you that warrants you to judge the person uprightly, and you say, yeah, you cannot do the needful. It is through them that you came to this world. I almost have the same mindset too against my dad. My own dad said he would not even train me to school. And I see people that were equals in my environment, in my neighborhood, whom have gone far ahead of me. And I was waiting for my dad, only for me to realize that my destiny is in my hand. I don't need anybody. As far as I can breathe, I can walk, I can relate with people, I can always have my way. Regardless if my dad, what if your dad is not alive? Will you still blame anything on your dad? The story your mom is telling you or anybody is telling you now, will you be able to talk about your dad like that? Will you be able to draw the line and join the point that your dad is a wicked person? What if your dad dies when you were a baby? And someone is feeding you with all those information. Ogbeni, Omodo Jesimi, ASAKE, now boy you be to me, Pikin now you be to me. So I have experience more than you. I'm far older than you in achievements, academically and everything. So I can talk to you as a father, as a brother, as anything. Go and take care of your father. Reasons, because this world is give and take. Forget whatever anybody is telling you on the social media. Forget about what anybody is telling your mom is telling you that you should not take care of your father. If you don't take care of your father, no children will take care of you. Only need to go to anything. As you go new, I want to need you alone. I'm going to need you alone. So no matter the money you have, I'm only one or wow. I'm to lower you alone. Nobody lower Biola. Nobody lower Willow. People that are far richer than you, they've existed and they've gone. So no matter the money you make from music, the people that are supposed to benefit most from it is your parents. Ojo riri je, ojo ari je. Ojo kewa gari. Ojo ki baba masare kiri. O mo se ma gbe e lo hospital igba ti baba si wa active. Because the man is now helpless now. You are now seeing him as a devil. Someone is ministering to you that your father is a useless, irresponsible man, and you are clinging to whatever anybody is saying. Use your head. Use your head. If you want to live long, if you want your glory to shine for long, go and take care of your father. I'm not joking with you. I'm not playing with you. In short, I don't know you. I don't lobby. Whatever I am today is by God's grace. I have my PhD. And none of this, I don't have any parental support that sent me to school. I sent myself to school, and I never cast any blame of that on any of my parents. My parents are not even educated, none of them. But I took it upon myself that, man, since my parents are not educated, what if they are not even alive? Won't I live my own life? Will I blame my incapability on my parents? Use your head, ASAKE. Use your head before they use it for you. Are you singer? Before they use you, you don't use your head. So go and use your head now. Take care of your father so that your children will take care of you. If anybody writes to you that he's a wicked man, he's a useless man, bear it in mind that when you were small, before you get to understand what a useless person is, this man has been the one taking responsibility of everything. Before your mother abandoned him, he's been there for both your mother and you and your siblings. If at this old age you are telling us that he didn't take care of you, he's irresponsible, then you are joking, you are kidding. You are playing with your future. And if Nigerians should contribute money for your father, you are gone. Your glory will be gone, long gone, and nobody will remember you again. In short, only learn money industry. Koto lanu koto soro wani work. Multi-millionaire musician. Tonda ufumba buy. Go and use your head. Use your head. I remain yours sincerely. This is Gakari. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you.